Hi guys, and welcome to episode 22 of Championship to Champions with Birmingham City. We're at the end of season 3 now, just going on to the season review just to see how we got on, and then we'll also do the transfer special at the start of season 4. We're just getting into the end of season review. As you can see, lovely trophies there. Stuff that a real fan can only wish for. If we take a look into the arrivals for this year, Nico Williams was a fantastic bit of business that I thought was absolutely great. 11.53 million. He's my new right back, to be honest. I might move Lard as my sub left right back. Depends how they get on, to be honest. He's had a real impact, Nico Williams has. The same with Issa Diop. He's been fantastic. 7.14 for a centre back. Really, really good. 10 goals as well. So you can tell that he's been absolutely dominant in the air. Liberato's been okay as well. 29 million, probably our biggest outlay, apart from Heath and Lard actually, but we'll get to him shortly. And he's done okay, 7.08. It's been a good season, to be honest. We finished 7th in the league. At one point it looked like we were finishing about 11th, and then we did a bit of a late charge. Kind of tailed off at the end. We could have finished 5th if we'd have carried on, but we tailed off. Which is, we was in three different competitions as well, 3 different cup competitions. So the team were knackered, literally. We towards the end, I think we had maybe 3 games a week at one point, and it was just too much. Yeah, Trinko has been great for us. I will try and get him back. Suzo, fantastic for us again. Chong has been great as a free agent. Curtis Jones, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Outboy's not been too bad. He's been there as the backup centre-back. Between him and Kipri, there's not a lot between them. Again, for a free, fantastic. Lloris, it's a shame really. He had a good start, and then that injury just knocked him, and he just wasn't there, was he, for the rest of it. And Guisa, I had very high hopes for. He did okay. For the money, I was expecting a bit more, to be honest. Nearly 20 million, I was expecting a bit more from him, but we'll see what we can do. He might stay there, he might leave end of the season. Depends. Let's have a look at his 27 million. He might leave actually. I've got to stop doing this because it takes me to there. Then we've got Sliz. Not too bad. Again, he was a bit of a panic signing. Came up on the scouting transfer targets, so I thought I'll just buy him for 15 million. Needed a DM at the time. Now we've got 2. Herrera, fantastic bit of business again on a free. Love it. 2 centre-backs that came from Man City. Been okay. They haven't played for me, obviously. I don't know where they've played, but they've done okay. Quenda, the verdict's still out on Quenda. He's very young still. He's only 18. Played 6 games for us. Didn't expect him to play that many. He did get 2 assists and a goal, so did okay. The rest of them are just youth squad players, and then Jake Clark Slater. One of my worst boys, to be honest. I did it just because of his performance in the first season. He was great for me in the first season. I thought a bit of nostalgia, a bit of love for him. He was great in the first season, obviously. 7.07, great, really good. If we take a look at who went out, we can just see Munoz. He came in on free at the start of the season, went out for 22 million. Fantastic bit of business. Comer went for 12.61. Not too bad at all. Ivan Sanchez, 4 million, not bad at all. Again, the transfers, the board don't like it. I don't know why. Moarami, I just wanted to get rid of him. It was crap. Lala, 6 million. Well, 5.25 going up to 6. Not too bad at all. Glenn Kamara, again, 12 million, really good. Pedro Nuno, 8 million. I think I got decent. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I think we got decent bit of money for these players, to be honest. Della Verbora has now gone to Tottenham for about 12 million, so I think that's decent as well. If we get to the season results, we can see the FA Cup, we won it. Carabao Cup, we won it. Europa Conference League, we won it as well, which is very nice. It got a bit, towards the end, it was touch and go with the Europa Conference League, as you can see here against Real Betis. Then we just turned it round in the home game. Yeah, don't know why. I was lost for words then. Obviously, I was starstruck by the fact that we won it. We had some decent results in the Carabao Cup as well, beating Manchester United, the mighty Millwall and the mighty Norwich. Also Stoke City, Brentford and Fulham. They're okay. FA Cup, pretty easy to be honest. I think that's probably the easiest route to the FA Cup final I'm ever going to get. The only one was Wolverhampton Wanderers. They had beat us previously in the league and then we just turned it round on them. If you just take a look at that, I'm pretty sure Salford and Port Vale in League 2, Salford are probably League 1, Charlton are probably League 1 and Blackburn were in the Championship, so the FM gods were definitely looking down on us this season. Premier League could have been a lot better, should have been a lot better. I don't know have Arsenal got the... They must have won the Europa League, they've got to have. So yeah, not too bad, 62 points. I'd like to see where we were the previous season in terms of points, if we've bettered them or if we've got worse. We need more draws than losses, to be honest. And in terms of draws, there was a lot of 1-0s there that should have been 1-1s really. If we could have turned them into 1-1s, we could have caught Everton at least. Lozek is the top scorer in every competition, which is nice. I know last season I was thinking about selling him. That's a no-go now. He's definitely turned around in my estimations. He's been great. As you can see, that's what I was saying about in terms of the charge up. We had a little run there of about 1, 2, 3. So about 8 games there where we had 1 draw, 7 wins, and it was enough to propel us into 7th. We'd have still got Europa League anyway, but it's nice to finish within the top 8 basically. Means that we're nowhere near relegation, because the board was thinking that, I don't know why, we finished 7th the season before and their vision was to avoid relegation, like it was going to happen. There we go, Bob. But a nice 8-1 win against Bournemouth at their ground as well. Always nice to see. We avenged the... I think it was 8-0. Was it 8-0 at St Andrews? I'm pretty sure it was. It's either 7 or 8-0 that we lost to Bournemouth. So we avenged that. We also beat Tottenham 2-1 at their ground. Not too bad. Take a look at the finances. It's looking good. Our club reputation should shoot up now. It's not going to shoot up yet, but I'm hoping to start the season it should go up because we won 3 competitions. Kind of like Liverpool when Gerard Houllier came in. In terms of annual revenue, very nice. Competition money has shot up, obviously, because of the cup wins. Match day, commercial and retail has also shot up. And it looks good across the board, basically. Sponsorships more than doubled. Shirt sales are looking nice as well. Lozek, obviously, is going to be top there, as well as Wilson, Jones, Ferreira and Zimanski. Let's take a look at how we lined up. That looks a lot better than last season. Last season we only had about 3 players that were over 7. That looks a lot more healthy. We are going to need to look into the left wing area. That is the only place where we've got a player under 3 stars, and that is Lecco or Wilson. I don't know why I forgot to say. I was going to say Harrison now. Thinking of bloody Leeds then. But yeah, it looks nice. Anguissa. It's a shame because I do like Anguissa. He scored a couple of absolute worldies for us. And I don't want to get rid of him. I'll probably put him on the subs bench, maybe get rid of Sliz. Kipri as well. Kipri and Boye. That's probably because of the pure fact that they're not playing defenders. So I might, this season, make a quick change, and it worked in the finals, of having 2 ball-playing defenders. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Once again, Ethan Lard, Player of the Season, and Young Player of the Season. I'm pretty sure we got that as well. Take a look at the competition awards just before we go through the rest of it. Jude Bellingham got the NXGN Young Player Award, and then Liberato got the Oceana Footballer of the Year Award, which is nice. So we are getting award-winning footballers in the club, which is nice to see. I think we're going upwards in terms of stuff like that. Lozek again, 8th player of the matches, fantastic player. Liberato, highest transfer fee. And I think that'll probably be broken this year. I'm hoping to get a few players in. Someone like Camavinga, someone like that. So in the season, Hugo Souza, I agree. We needed a goalkeeper. We've got that goalkeeper. Goal of the season. How do we look at that goal then? Can we look at that goal? Oh, sorry about that, guys. How do we look at that goal? Goal of the season. There we go. I missed it completely. Overlooked it. Right, so if we take a look at this then, this is going to be the goal of the season. There were a lot of contenders really, there were a lot of worldies. I thought Lozek's goal against Arsenal should have been goal of the season. So we take a look, Liberato, to Jones, to Sliz, wallop. Good goal, I agree it's a good goal. However, and I'm just going to take you back, I think you'll agree with me here, and if you don't agree, let me know in the comments, but I think you'll agree with me here, that this is the better goal. Just because of the dribble from the halfway line and the absolute rocket. He just wailed it basically. And Greaser clears it. This tech down, great. Dribble past one, and then boff. How is that not goal of the season? That is a worldie in anyone's eyes. Right, back to where we were. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Yeah, I've got a bit of contention with that goal of the season. I don't agree with you. I'm sorry, FM, but I don't agree with you. Right, back to top scorer, Lozek with 14. Although he did score a few in the cup, so I'm not too bothered about that. And we've got to remember as well, we were playing multiple tactics at one point. So Lozek went from striker to left wing multiple times. Curtis Jones with 9 assists, which is nice. And it was a toss-up between him and Bellingham on who was going to be advanced playmaker. Yeah, we just looked at the player of the matches. There's only 4 in the league. Thought it was 8 in the cup. And then Ethan Lord with a 7.1. That's not very good. That the highest average rating is a 7.1 in the league. But we did finish 7th, so what can I do there? History in the making. Let's just take a little look. Birmingham performed well. We played well. I'd say mid-season we dropped off. But yeah, early season was good. Fantastic to see all those in the trophy cabinet. And there we go, guys. So what we'll do is we'll come back for the transfer special. I'll probably come back. Where are we? So I'll do all the friendlies and we'll come back just before the first game of the season. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye bye. And we are back, guys, at the end of pre-season. We've actually come back for the FA Community Shield, is it? Yeah, the FA Community Shield at Wembley. Completely forgot about the fact that we'd won the FA Cup, so obviously we're going to play the winners of the Premier League. If we take a look at the transfers and what has gone on since you were last with us, we've had one free agent at the end of last season, and that is Akeem Mayers. Bought him in because he's 4.5 star potential. He's not too bad from Chelsea. 18 years old, he'll do a job. If anything, we'll just sell him. If we take a look at who's gone out. So Jordan Amavi, we know that he was going. He had a mandatory loan fee, mandatory future fee at the end of his loan. So that's good to know. Ali Akman could have got a little more. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that in his contract he had a 14.25 release clause. Could have probably got about 20 million for him, unfortunately. I also sent these 2 players. These are youth players basically, and they went on freeze. I wasn't going to use them. Jake Clark-Slater went for, in the end, what was it? 7.5 million up to 10.75. Really good, really. Really good turnaround considering he never played for us in last season and we got him in on a free. So, decent bit of profit on him. Once again, helping us out. Sam Johnston went to Brighton for 6 million. The rest of these are just loan players, and a lot of these are new players that we've bought in terms of like youth. So we bought in Matias Fernandez on a free. Not too bad at all. Decent, as you can see. Good stats. 20 determination. Things you love to see. Also, Dennis Budulski. Budunski, actually, not Budulski. Again, not too bad stats on a free. Not as good as Matias Fernandez. Scouts seem to rate him, though I don't rate him. So he went straight out. Gozzi has gone down in my estimation. He keeps going down, so he's probably going to get sold at the end of the season. He's gone out on loan. Tang Tis Hin has also gone out. He's one of my better youth prospects. And he's gone out on loan as well. We've also sent out John De Bruyne. I'm going to say John De Bruyne. I'm going to say. Probably pronounced differently, but that's easier to say. I've had to send him out on loan. I can't get a work permit for him. Again, he's going to be another one that I'll probably end up selling. And we also bought in Trevo Chabola, and I'm pretty sure that's Nathan Chabola's brother. Looks just like him. Got him in on a free. He was a free agent. Bought him in and just sent him out. He's going to be another one like Jake Clark's Salter, not Slater, Salter. that we just use, send out for a couple of seasons and then sell him on. We also brought in Harvey Elliott on a free. Very nice indeed. He's gone out to Derby on loan. So that'll be nice. I'm not very impressed with his physicals. Hopefully those go up. However, his technicals are nice and his mentals are okay as well. If we take a look at the incoming. So the first big purchase is Dwight McNeil for 45 million. Not too bad at all. Very good stats. 3.5 current ability. He will slot in at the middle, either in the middle or on the left wing. So he's 2. I did try to get him last year. We just didn't have the money, so I thought I'll get him this year instead. Marcus Edwards on a free. Absolutely fantastic. Can't believe I got him for a free. He's really good for this squad. Really good. Danny Ceballos on a free as well. Again, he's okay, but I just think that just says about the calibre of what we've got in the midfield. Thiago Jevelenek. Don't know what I was doing with him. Seen him on a free, I thought I'll get him. Again, I'll send him out on loan. See if I can get some money in for him. Harvey Elliott says 3 million. I actually got him end of contract. It's just because of the fact that he was quite young, so I've had to pay compensation. Speaking of another free, Moro Arambari. Yeah, he's another centre midfielder that we've got. And we are literally overflowing with centre midfielders at the moment, so we are going to have to sell a couple of them. Marlon as well. I found him on a free. He was out of contract. Well, he was coming up to out of contract, so I picked him up, and he fantastic. Absolutely fantastic for 18 years old. 20 determination as well. Found myself a fantastic regen there. Dimitris Sturgevis, another regen. 2-star, but these are the ones that are literally coming up on my scout reports. And I just sign them basically if they're out of contract. We know about Badunski. Samuel Ntiti. Yes. Got him on a free as well. I was looking at Fakir, but he went to Inter instead. But really happy to sign Ntiti. Not so happy about his age, although I might be able to get 2 or 3 seasons out of him and then just sell him on. 92k per week's quite a lot, but we can do alright with that. We are looking to sell a couple more players, which I'll get into shortly. We've looked at Chibola. Alberto Rangel as well. He's a 15-year-old Mexican, which I picked up on his youth contract. So I don't know why he didn't show up there. I think we paid a bit of compensation for him. But he's got 5-star potential ability. He's fantastic as well. He'll never fit into the squad, but send him out on a few loans. Maybe train him up, and I can probably put him midfield actually. I might just change his training shortly. The next big purchase is Eddie Nketiah. Needed him because Ali Atman has been sold. Basically like for like with Lozek, really. Really good physicals, nice finishing. He'll do a job. And he's a good advance forward, so not too bad. Really excited about this guy, Ali Anderson, 25 million. 5-star potential. Really good. Scouts were raving about him. And stupidly, if we just take a look, he's the second goalkeeper because we sold Sam Johnston. Then we bought in a new goalkeeping coach. And I thought probably sack Hugo Lloris because he's crap. Didn't realise that he did actually get rid of him from the player as well. Yeah, so I just thought he'd get rid of him from staff, not from playing staff. So, stupid really, But we've got in a nice goalkeeper. I can't be too bothered about that. If you have a look at the transfers in terms of what's happening at the moment. So, Ntiti coming in has triggered the need to sell a centre-back. And Kipri is going to go to Sporting for 31.5 million. That's including add-ons, which is nice. We'll get to him in a minute. He's fantastic. We're also selling Bartosz Sliz. And he's going for 20 million to Leon, which isn't too bad at all, considering I got him in. How much was he? I think it was 13 million. 15 million. So we made £5 million profit on him. And Chong, I don't know what I can do here. Unfortunately, he's got a £19 million release fee in his contract. Went to give him a new contract, and I didn't want to give him important player like he wanted, and so he won't speak to me now. So, a few clubs have tried to offer for him, but obviously Celsuzo have come in with 19 million. So we're probably going to lose him as well. Not too good at all, which is a shame. As you can see, we've still got a few youngsters to come in. These are from last year. We know all about this. Christian Moura we know about as well. The one that I'm really excited about is Grace Ngoy. Now look at those stats. He's 17. Look at those stats. He's already a 4-star wing back. We are purchasing him for 42 million. I thought that I'd put 42 million and I'd put at the end of the season, hoping that it'd go into next season's budget. It hasn't. So obviously this is why I'm doing a bit of a fire sale with Kipri and Sliz. And Chong's just jumped in as well. We've currently got 8 million transfer budget. We are over our wage budget, but once we sell a few players, we'll be back under. So it's not too bad. The other things to talk about before we get into the match is that the board have greenlit, and it's because of the money. We had 91 million at one point. They've greenlit an expansion on the stadium, so it's going to go up to 38,000 seats, which is lovely. They've also accepted my request to upgrade the training facilities. So if we take a look at the training facilities, they're just good. I want them to be great, and then fantastic. So if we look at the team selection for this game, we're sticking with the United final Mazzala. Somewhat poetic that we're going to play United in a final with this tactic called United final. If we look at the squad, so we've got Suso, Liberato, Umtiti. So Umtiti's coming in for his debut. He's the better defender out of him and Bailly. I don't really want to play Kipri now that they've offered him out, because his head's going to be away with the fairies. Then we've got Diop and Lard finishing that back four. Declan Rice comes in for his debut as well. And we did manage to get Jude Bellingham back on loan, which is great. I'm still going to, every time at the end of the season, try and purchase him. They just will not move from like 150 million. I'll get them down. So we've got Jude Bellingham and Dwight McNeil in the midfield, centre pairing. Curtis Jones has moved to left wing, and I'm going to switch these two around throughout the season, McNeil and Jones. I think Curtis Jones is the better inside forward. Then we've got Marcus Edwards making his debut as well, and he's on the right wing. And Lozak keeps his place as an advanced forward. I will bring on Nkita sometime, but at the moment, Lozak, hopefully, he carries on his form from the end of last season. Let's get into it. I feel like I've been a bit more professional this time. Right, I don't expect that. I'm just going to tell the guys that we got pummeled last time. Let's go get some revenge. And we have had quite a nice... whenever we've come to Wembley, it's always been nice for us. We've only lost one of the... I think we come up to Wembley against Nottingham Forest first season for the FA Cup semi-final. Or was it the quarter-final? Might have been the quarter-final, actually. So we've only been to Wembley... No, good save. We've only been to Wembley twice and we've won both times. I'm not counting semi-finals because they shouldn't really go to Wembley, should they? Should just be at a smaller stadium, like Old Trafford or something like that. And so far, it's been United, all United. Nice one, Declan Rice. And let's just see if we can kind of get a foothold in this game somehow. I should really go a bit cautious against United. Suso is keeping us in this game so far. We have literally nothing so far. Although we've had 3 shots on target, which isn't too bad. That's a bit, knocks it in. Maguire. Sousa is having the game of his life so far. And it's only 20 minutes in. Fantastic. The one other thing that I want to mention as well is for the next probably 4 or 5 episodes, I'm going to start using my keyboard again. Just because I haven't got a mechanical keyboard anymore, so you won't hear that clicky, tactile click and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I am a sucker and I like to buy Razer peripherals. And they're known to break, basically. You know, they're quite bad, really, Razer. I don't know why I buy them, if I'm honest. I should really go for Logitech. I just like the RGB. The pretty colours and stuff like that. And the logo. It makes me feel like I'm a pro gamer. Almost Edwards. And that was a fantastic little jinking run there. What I was trying to show you is that I've got just a shitty keyboard, basically. A crap keyboard at the moment. But as you can hear, if I just do a little click, it's not too bad. It doesn't sound too bad at all. So I'm just going to start pressing like space button and stuff like that. If I need to, rather than even a big boom. You'll just hear a lovely little click. And it looks like Curtis Jones is knackered. So I think that his day is over. I'm going to have to bring on him. I didn't really want to make a change so early. Rashford's through. Suso is having the game of his life. Curtis Jones knocks it nowhere. He's knackered though, so what was I expecting? Yeah, so if we look at the stats so far, let me just double click it again. We've kind of been matched. We've had six shots on target, so have United. They've been all over us in terms of possession. It's expected, really. It's United. They have a fantastic, hands on hips. They have a fantastic team this season. I mean, they won the league, so obviously they've got a really good squad. Lozek almost there. Declan Rice should be the answer to my problems in defensive midfield as well. I know I've got Anguissa, but I don't think he's as good as Rice, to be honest. I think Rice is a more natural CDM, just what we need. Liberato runs across. Is that a penalty? Yes. Oh, yes. Surely I don't care if it was a dive, to be honest. We want this silverware. We're like crows, we see silver. Yes, Harry Wilson. We see a shine, we see a gleam, and we want it. And that is 1-0. That is absolutely lovely. I've just realised we're on the right. So we've had more shots. I've been looking at that thinking, actually, we've had less possession. We're the one on the right. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, we're playing really well, actually. A lot better than I was expecting. We're doing really, really well. Now we just need to... I'm just going to tell them to focus. And what we're going to do now is probably let in. Now that says focus. There we go. So it's 1-1. Greenwood with a fantastic goal from outside of the box. Maguire has redeemed himself a little bit after that penalty for setting up Greenwood. I'm a bit annoyed that no one was there. Although that's the set for my free kicks, to be honest. And I've never seen a free kick like that. United are quite special in terms of shit like that. So now it's bums on seats time. It was feeling a bit... Dwight McNeil's going to come off. I was a little... I'm feeling okay. You know, I'm not too bad at the moment. Could be better. We're 1-1. We have got the expected goals on our side. Liberato's knackered. So what we're going to do... Oh, it's penalties. It's penalty. I'm just going to hand it over. There we go. Come on, guys. Pump fists. Hands on hips. There you go. I don't know why you can't pump fists while you're saying that. They make sure you're heroes. And this is Sousa's chance to become a legend within Birmingham folklore. He's had the game of his life. I've been really happy with him. If we do lose this penalty shootout, I can't really have any worries with it. There we go, and there's 1-1. I think we've made a really good account of ourselves. And I feel like we've strengthened, to be honest. It doesn't look as if I look at the squad depth, there isn't really a lot of change in terms of stars. But I feel a lot better, like we're going to play somewhat better this season. Hopefully go from 7th up to maybe 4th. There we go, nice one, Marcus Edwards. I'd love that. If we could win the Europa League, then we wouldn't even need to worry about the league, to be honest. But Europa League's a little bit tougher than the Conference League, the Europa Conference. So far, it's been full shots in. Every penalty has been a goal. Lozek, come on. Yes, fought then. I almost swore then at one point because I thought he was going to save me, but it snuck under his arm. Oh, that's a great penalty. That is Sergi. Oh, Milinkovic Savic. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Bellingham, come on. Nice, 4-4. My heart is actually going now, like it's really going. And this is only a game. Things you do, eh? Oh, I don't know if Sousa's like 5'6" or something, but every time he jumps, he only goes to about there. Like he's got no arm length, has he? De Gea looks quite commanding, you know. He looks a bit intimidating, quite tall, quite lanky, isn't he? Herrera, come on, you're a City player. You're ex-City. Yes. Oh my God. And this is going on again now. Hannibal. I tried to sign him pre-season. Wouldn't come to me. No interest at all. Only really wanted him on loan. 6-5. TT. I'm feeling a bit worried now. Now it's TT. Oh, God. Yeah. This is where we lose, I think. 92k per week and he's going to miss. Oh, no, he's wiled it in. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Come on, Sousa. You've played fantastic all game. Please just save a penalty for us. God. I could cry here. I feel like I could cry. Because neither of us have missed a penalty yet. And every time that United score, I'm on edge. Like, I've literally got hairs up on my arms. Come on, Declan Rice. Oh, good God. This is the tension. Oh, that's what I mean. Like, he jumped the right way, but there was just no... Hello? Okay. As I say, don't know what happened there. Liberato, come on. Write yourself into the law book, mate. Be number 8. Do it for the right reasons. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, well. Who wants the Community Shield anyway? Who wants the Community Shield? I don't. He'd have just got in our way, wouldn't he? Save that trophy space for a big one. I'm happy though, because in terms of team performance, it was fantastic. I'm going to check out 6'5". He did not look 6'5" then. I'm sorry, but he did not look 6'5". Liberato, what's your penalties, mate? 5, yeah, fair enough. Okay, guys. Let me just... Disappointment. Just disappoint. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. So what we'll do, we'll take a look at the schedule, see where we're going to come back. We've had Burnley. We will come back for Man City. Arsenal, Man City, or Everton, Chelsea. We'll come back for Everton, Chelsea. We'll just start as we mean to go on. And then we will probably come back for Man United, Liverpool. We have got the Europa League to look forward to. I don't know when that's going to start, so it might start around here. If it does come in, I might bring it as in for like the first game, maybe. We'll see. Okay, guys, if you liked the episode, and to be honest, this episode, I think it deserves a like and a subscribe if you're not subscribed. But yeah, if you do enjoy the episode, please leave me a comment. Happy to speak to you. Anything else, please just let me know. Anything else? Bye-bye for now.